Hi everybody, Mr. Aaron here, and today we're going to be doing a little bit of nature journaling. Some things that you'll need for journaling are a pen or pencil, a sheet of paper, and something to draw. Today I'm choosing this black oak leaf. So to draw this leaf, I'm going to start with the stem. I love starting with the stem. Try and just capture the general shape of it. Remember, try and use all of the space that you can. What we're trying to do, we're trying to get as detailed as possible. Think of this as an in-depth observation of something that you'd find out in nature. Hence, the nature journaling. So what I'm kind of doing, I'm kind of just eyeballing the shape of it. Doesn't have to be perfect, but I want it to be as much like this leaf as possible, because each leaf from each plant is pretty unique. As you can see, I'm kind of following the curves, and it looks like I didn't match it up perfectly, but you know what? That's okay. Now I'm just going to start to add some details. I notice there's some lines on the stem, and the stem, it looks like it continues up broadly here, and it's going to go this way a little bit, and it's going to get a little bit more faint, and it's going to come up this way, come up this way, and that is the main stem or veins that I can see at first glance. Next, I'm going to look at these tears. These tears are very unique to this leaf. If I picked up another leaf right now and I looked at the same tears, I don't think that other leaf would have the same tears that this one does. Now, as you're drawing, keep in mind we're going to be labeling some things. In nature journaling, you want to make sure you leave room to use the 3 different languages of science. One of those languages is pictures, which we're doing here. The next one is words. Maybe we don't have colors, like we don't have color pencils or markers today, or crayons. So how would we communicate what color leaf this is? We would have to use our words. We would have to write it down. I'm just seeing there, these look like sunspots. Make sure your leaf doesn't fly away. That's okay if it breaks. And then all of a sudden you get a new leaf. So you can be as detailed as you want. I want to make sure I grab some shadows right here so I know that it's broken right here. And this is starting to curl up a little bit more. So I'm going to add just a little bit more shadows right here, and this part curls up pretty significantly. So I'm going to do some darker shadows right here. So now I think we can start to label some things and maybe go back and add some detail. So these guys, these are holes. I'll make sure I write that down. This part is curved, and even you could feel it, you can smell it, you can write down some other observations that aren't strictly visual. So it feels rough. And the color is tan with bits of brown and orange even. Orange to me might not be orange to other people up here. Orange bits. Want to label that. And I noticed there's some little dirt right here with some sparkly specks. So I'm gonna make sure I label that. Dirt and sparkly specks. On the stem, I notice as I move it in the sun, it gets a little bit more apparent. Next, for numbers, maybe I want to count the spikes that are still on the leaf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 spikes. So I added a couple more things to the drawing, measured it, it's about 4 inches. You want to make sure that you give a title to what you just drew, and I added a few more details. And at the end I like to go in with I notice this leaf was on the ground when I found it. Next, I wonder, what do I wonder about this leaf? I wonder how old it is. And the next one is pretty long, so I like to abbreviate it. This reminds me of a really crispy pizza crumb. It reminds me of a really crispy pizza crumb. And that's about it. Thank you for joining me with our nature journaling.